Well, it was a day of doubles for the 5-event race card here at Cannon Park on Melbourne Cup Day. A double for trainer Trevor Rowe, a double for owner and committeeman Graham King, and a double for the jockey Steve Wilson. Let's have a look how the 5 events panned out.
First event on the program, they're all set to go. Kensington Star joins them and the light's on. They're ready to go for the first. And they're off. Love Red and BYO, probably the two best to begin, although down on the inside now mustering speed is New Caledonia, Alpine Magic in the middle. This is going to put BYO a little bit deep. Just in behind them there, Love Red, and also there with it is Lady Drummer. Macme made a little wide but making ground, and then bit by bit. And last of all is Kensington Star. Coming to Eagle Lodge, 440 to go on the point of the turn. BYO loomed up here to Alpine Magic, and they go together on the corner. Alpine Magic has the fence as they straighten up. BYO issues the challenge on the outside. New Caledonia to third, bit by bit getting up on the fence. And they were followed back behind them then by Kensington Star starting to run on. Halfway down the straight, New Caledonia and BYO. BYO with a little kick. New Caledonia coming and Kensington Star flying late, but New Caledonia grabbed the lead and New Caledonia won the first. From BYO, third Kensington Star down the outside, and then Alpine Magic fourth. Back behind them bit by bit, Lady Drummer, Love Red, and Macme Mate was the last one in. New Caledonia, Stephen Wilson has won the first on the program today. Number 5 for Scotty Cooper. Is it a ding-dong duel with BYO and has just been able to get over the top of BYO near the line. And Kensington Star has ran on into third placing with Alpine Magic to be fourth. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, and 3 should be fourth. 5, 6, 4, 3? Yep. 5, 6, 4, and 3, and 7 is fifth, bit by bit. 5, 6, 4, 3, and 7. The margins, a neck by a length, and the time 54.92. 54.92. So the winner here, number 5, is New Caledonia by Furio, which had I think 3 runners in the event, Furio. By Belivar. It's raced by S.J. McDonald and Mrs. A. McDonald. Trained by Scott Cooper in Cairns and ridden by, raced by M. Marriott and J.R. Marriott. So, N. Marriott, J.R. Marriott by Furio from Parmigiana. New Caledonia, Scott Cooper, Stevie Wilson. Second goes to 6 BYO, Emily Cass and Trevor Rowe for Doc's Racing Syndicate, managed by Lynn Messer by Hotelia from Daydreamer. And third, Kensington Star, S&A McDonald by Furio from Belivar, Scott Cooper and Norbignardi. So the Marriotts, N. Marriott and J.R. Marriott here with Furio Parmigiana filly by Scott Cooper, the trainer, and Steve Wilson, the jockey. And the 3-year-old filly has got home over the 3-year-old gelding by Hotelia BYO, and the 3-year-old filly by Furio Belivar, Kensington Star third. So 5, 6, 4, a neck by length. We're down the mounting yard for presentation shortly on race number 1. Set for race 2 for Bajaya Earth Moving. And they're off. Alexander Parade got away very well. Telephoto was away fast, and now Beyond Limits. She is fired right up and goes through to take the lead, the little filly. And she goes to the lead from Telephoto out wide, Oakfield Avenger, and down on the fence is Alexander Parade 4th. Then My Girl's a Dragon, and back behind them Big Tommy, and Milli Vanilli is last of all. Beyond Limits, she's got a wing on every hoof at the moment. She leads them clearly by a couple of lengths to Telephoto. They will follow down on the inside Oakfield Avenger, My Girl's a Dragon, about to peel off their backs. Trying to get a run, then came Alexander Parade, and they were followed by Big Tommy, and Milli Vanilli has stayed on the fence. Halfway down the straight though, this is kicked away Beyond Limits. My Girl's a Dragon is chasing hard, but Beyond Limits, it's Stevie Wilson. He goes for the whip. He's after a running double here, Stevie Wilson, and he's going to get it. Beyond Limits. Race is clear. Beyond Limits first. My Girl's a Dragon second. Big Tommy got third from Oakfield Avenger. Then Alexander Parade, Milli Vanilli, and Telephoto dropped out to be last. Stevie Wilson picks up the first 2 winners for the day. And Beyond Limits, the little filly, she raced away from them and gave nothing else a chance for the entire journey. Led all the way by a couple of lengths. She had a good turn of pace. And she spread eagled them from the start, and they couldn't catch her. And Stevie Wilson has a riding double. The Chestnut Filly by Ceteris from Gay Prediction, Ricky Ludwig. And Stevie Wilson. Number 5. Beyond Limits is first. My Girl's a Dragon, Amanda Thompson, doing her best work. A filly by Escalation from She's a Dragon, Nolan Lynn Wheeland, and Fred Wheeland the trainer. Amanda Thompson was the rider. And Big Tommy, number 4, is 5, 1, 4, 3 and 2. 5, 1 and 4. Big Tommy for Matthew Gray has got home third. For Jeff Williams, Kelly Williams, Mrs. A. Williams and Mrs. J. Williams. Snippetson, our Whitney Gelding, trained by Jeff Williams and ridden by Matthew Gray, is third. 5-1-4. 3 was officially fourth, Oakfield Avenger. Margins, 4 lengths by 2 lengths, and the time 53.55. So we're down the mounting yard for presentations. A very impressive win, and that's a double, a riding double. He's got the first 2 today, Stevie Wilson. Milli Vanilli, is it? Turn up the volume for Sonia Wiseman. And 4 J's for Matthew Gray. About to come up. Scratching his V-Force, taken out at the barrier at 220. We'll get your money back if you back that. Lights on, they're ready to go. 12.50 the journey. And they're off. Good Dispatch 2. And Storm in a Rainbow is going to come across here and lead from Turn Up the Volume. Going to third there on the inside is Rise to the Top. And 4 J's goes up on the outside, running fourth. They're nice and compact at the moment, and Turn Up the Volume wants to roll the lead and goes now clear about 3/4 of a length. In second placing on the fence is Storm in a Rainbow. Four Jays is tracking forward on the outside of Rise to the Top. They're still reasonably compact. It'd only be a 4 or 5 lengths between first to last, not even that. As Turn Up the Volume led by about a length and a half now, just extended that lead. From Storm and a Rainbow, who's already been niggled at. Now Four Jays is coming around them with Rise to the Top in the centre. They come to the home corner and just on the point of the Turn Up the Volume. Sonia Wiseman's led this nicely, in fact, and we'll see how much it's got left in the tank. It led clearly from Rise to the Top, out after it now in hot pursuit, and Four Jays being wound up from down the halfway down the straight though. It's Turn Up the Volume still in front. Four Jays is coming. Stevie Wilson going for 3. Sonia Wiseman at the moment. They want Turn Up the Volume. Four Jays is back behind them struggling. It's Turn Up the Volume. Too good. Turn Up the Volume beat Rise to the Top. A long gap then Four Jays. And the last one, Storm in a Rainbow. Turn Up the Volume for Super Sonia. And Kingy. Well, good on you, Kingy. Persevered with this. They ran it in the some of distance races. They brought it back to 12.50. Trevor Rowe and Super Sonia. And Ferocity, Jewel of Roses, a 4-year-old grey. Sonia Wiseman and Trevor Rowe. Rise to the Top. Stevie Wilson did his best, but he couldn't get there. A 7-year-old by Shaft from Roselta. Tom Headley, Don Scheffler, R. Noonan, Jay Smith and Emulaska. Four Jays was there for a while, but then it petered off halfway down the straight. Dropped right out of that other Jewel. Hotel Ground at to the top. Janelle Ryan and Matthew Gray. And the late scratching taken out at the barrier number 4, V-Force. A late scratching taken out at 2.20. There will be deductions. But Turn Up the Volume number 3. Well, Sonia, she rated it beautifully in front. She's held them all at bay. Rise to the Top tried its very best down the straight. Couldn't get there. Four Jays was there for a while, but then dropped off out of the battle halfway down the straight. 3, 2, 1. A short neck by 7 3/4. Short neck by 7 3/4, 1:12.15, and margin was closer than I thought it looked. A short neck, but it's still got there. Turn Up the Volume and Super Sonia. She's got Swagger moves in and they're set to go. 12.50 the journey, all set. The light goes on. And they're off. Monashi Lass won the start clearly down on the inside, jumped about 2 in front, Froth and Bubbles out wide. Waldo's Will going through in the centre there, and also going up there too as She's Got Swagger, and back to the rear of the field is Typhoon Paradise. On settling into stride now, Froth and Bubbles wants to go quicker. He's just been held back to the field a little. It's got its mouth wide open like a codfish calling its young at the moment, but going up on the outside now. She's Got Swagger has gone across the field here to go up toward them. Froth and Bubbles on the inside there came Monashi Lass back behind them. Wild as Will, and just off them Typhoon Paradise starting to pick them up inside the 600 metre mark. And still it's down on the inside Monashi Lass. On its outside, She's Got Swagger. Rolling up to them now, Wild As Will. Typhoon Paradise. And there might be something I missed with Froth and Bubbles. It's dropped out clearly to a conspicuous last. Into the straight. Monarchy Lass tackled now by She's Got Swagger, and Wild As Will quickly moved up on the outside. She's Got Swagger with a kick. Monarchy Lass tries to fight back. Wild As Will trying to pick him up. She's Got Swagger. She's in front here. She's Got Swagger, and she's holding on. Kingy's got two. She's Got Swagger first. Monarchy Lass, Wild As Will, and a gap to Typhoon Paradise. There might be something I missed with Froth and Bubbles. It's just come over the line, the last one in. She's Got Swagger. We'll get the prize here. Shall we, Kaya? Number 4. She's Got Swagger. Four, 3, 1, 5 and 2. She's Got Swagger, Showy Kaya first. Monarchy Lass, Matthew Gray second. 1 Wild As Will third. Emily Cass. Number 5 was officially fourth, Typhoon Paradise. Half a length by 3/4, and the time 1:14.49. They set the lights on. Off and racing. Hidden Rain was one of the best to begin on the inside, and Catter out fast in the centre goes with it. Getting to a clear third there is Casino Escape, and Carlson's felt fourth on the fence, and then God's Reward. Hotel Splendido Iran and Rock Me Crazy is a little bit deep, but going forward. Out of the back they go, and the leader is Hidden Rain by about 2 and 3 lengths in front here. In second placing is Catter, and they were followed by Casino Escape. Next is Carlson's Felt going up around at God's Reward. They were followed by Rock Me Crazy, Hotel Splendido back second last, and Iran is last of all. To the 700 metre mark, And the leader here is Hidden Rain by 3/4. Moving up stylishly is Catter. Just in behind them, Casino Escapee gets a lovely run, and they were followed by God's Reward. Then came Carson's Felt as Iran is ready to go around them off in a hurry. They were followed then by Hotel Splendido and Rock Me Crazy is last of all. As they turn into the straight, Hidden Rain is tackled now by Catter, and Catter goes up. Hidden Rain is sticking on. Casino Escapee's got the beautiful saloon run through on the inside. Casino Escapee out after Catter in the centre of the track, and they were followed by Hotel Splendido and God's Reward from the rear, and Carlson's Felt coming through in the middle. Casino Escapee in a photo. Casino Escapee might have got it for the Massingham from Carlson's Felt, and out wide God's Reward and also Hotel Splendido. Catter was there, then came Hidden Rain, followed by Rock Me Crazy and Iran. I think it's got there, but it's on the inside, so you've got to give the outside a little here. Number 4, Casino Escapee's got it. Fairy Tale finish for the Pop Massingham, benchmark 55. And the Massinghams have done it twice in a row, and good on you, Pop. They did it with Danielle, trained the winner last year, the granddaughter, and now the son, Stephen, has trained the Pop Massingham Memorial winner. Casino Escapee, Norbignati. Carlson's Felt, Kerry Rocket second, made a late charge. Stromberg, Carlson, New Yates for Ron Fitchett, Ralph Baker. But 4, 1 and 3, Catter has held on for third. 5 and 7. 4, 1, 3, 5 and 7. Catter's held third for Laurie Rays, Dixon R. McDonald, Mrs. N. Ware and Mrs. C. Rays. But Casino Escapee for W.G. Massingham, S.C. Massingham, Johnny Piccone, J. Bunt, Mrs. D. Bunt, T. Braun, Terry Braun, Cole Massingham, Miss T. Wallen, Miss Danielle Massingham, she's in the ownership of this, she trained the winner last year, D. Byrne and I. Johnson. Trained by Stephen Massingham, ridden by Little Mac Norbignati. Half ahead, the winning margin, a half ahead by 3/4. 1:22.61 was the time. 4, 1, 3, 5 and 7. We're down to the mounting yard for presentation shortly. Well, that was a fitting finish and an emotional end to the day, with Stephen Massingham training the winner of his father Pop Massingham Memorial event, and it was won previously by the granddaughter Danielle, who trained the very first winner of that event. So the Massinghams finish on an emotional high on the Melbourne Cup Day here at Cannon Park. Next meetings will be on the 26th of November here at Cannon Park on Saturday for a big Christmas breakup.